What's going on, everybody? I have the pleasure and honor of sitting with one of our good traders, Kat. Kat, how you doing today?
Doing amazing. It's a beautiful day out, and I am blessed and highly favored. How about you?
Hey, amen. I love that. Yeah, everything's been going well so far. Obviously we just got over the holidays and now everyone in the group is just back up and running with the trades. And the reason why you and I are sitting down today is that you actually got your first funded account.
I
So
did, yes.
yeah, so why don't I just wanted to steal a couple of minutes of your time today. Just why don't you tell us how your experience so far was with Vector like and how long it took you, how long you've been trading for, any prior trading experience, and how long did it take you to get your first funded account?
So going back to the prior trading experience, I'll start there. I'm a novice trader. I knew about day trading. I knew that it was a good money maker, but it was just lacking the knowledge and the resources to do anything about it. I started trading, I think if I remember correctly, it was about end of October, beginning of November. And that was kind of when I found Vector at the beginning of October, and I actually found Vector a year or so prior to that, but it was just finally getting to the point of, okay, let's do this. Um, Seeing what I saw, seeing the testimonies from other people, being able to see like get a glimpse of inside the community, which is probably one of the best and most the best part of Vector that I can see. It gave me the confidence to take the leap and kind of a little bit of burn the bridges type of thing, but take the leap and get into something that I've never done before. It took me. I was very, very conservative because I didn't have a lot to work with. I was very conservative. Like I said, started in October and finally got my first funded account. I think it was last week, and it's just because I was conservative and the markets kind of went a little crazy around the holidays, but that's to be expected. Now that I know being around funded traders and pro traders, uh, listening to them, they're like, oh yeah, this happens all the time. So but yeah, the community is probably the best part of Vector. The money is great, but I would call that a perk versus the knowledge and information that you have. You can ask pro traders like yourself, like a couple of other guys that I've seen on the in the community, and that's probably the biggest value that I've taken away from Vector.
Yeah, that's actually not the first time I've heard that. Uh, Oftentimes, a lot of people, when talking about vector, they talk about the algorithm because that's what we're known for. But
Mm-hmm.
unless you're on the inside, you don't actually know what it's like with the community. Now, if we
Mm-hmm.
open our Discord community now, you're going to see like a dozen people just sharing wisdom, sharing knowledge, right?
Yep.
About vector, about trading, about algos, about prop firms. Um,
And
so
then they also throw jabs in. Like they throw jabs and they throw like jokes. You can have a little bit of light political discussion, but it never gets crazy. Like
yeah,
we're not quite actually almost like, kind of like a family that gets along.
yeah, no, completely. And a lot of the new people that join, my default welcome message to them is welcome to the Vector family. So
Hmm.
I make it very clear that yeah, this is like a family. So yeah,
It
no,
really
that's
is.
so we got your first funded account. You had to make 3 grand in
Yep.
profit to make that to get that funded account. And what was like your approach? Were you targeting like $50 a day, $100 a day? Were you more aggressive or
I started with the kind of the bare minimum I was using the micro system. So I have $50 here, $100 there, but then things shifted kind of at the end of the year and I'm like, no, we need to get a little more aggressive. So I started using that the new feature of the max profit target. And I was like, okay, let's do 200, let's do 300. And lately what helped me pass this eval and kind of what I've been starting to use is the overnight stuff, the ranges where, you know, you literally have to you're asleep. You are asleep and something trades. which is mind-boggling.
Amazing.
But yeah, that
So,
was what I was a lot more aggressive on the ranges because I saw the ranges themselves were kind of a little more aggressive. But that's what it ultimately helped push me over that $3,000 profit target.
oh, sweet. So you took the conservative approach for your first little while you were getting up and
Hmm.
running. Then once you figured out a system that you can trade overnight, which was the GCCL night strategies, you were a little bit more aggressive there, and that got you over the edge.
Yes.
Sweet. I love it.
And
Yeah.
honestly, eventually I'm going to be going to Japan this year and I'm going to be there for quite some time. And it looks like those ranges, those overnights are actually going to be probably the better strategies to use because of the time difference between Tokyo and here. Um, but yeah, I'm still going to be, I'm still playing. It's fun to experiment. I think that's another thing. It's really, really fun to experiment with all the different strategies, see what works, see what doesn't. And it's only up from here.
Amazing. I love it. What's one word of advice you would give to a new trader like yourself months ago, just looking to get started in trading?
Patience.
Love it.
And there have been several times when people like once I got funded, there was someone who asked me specifically, "Hey, how long did it take?" And what's some words, like you said, what's some word of advice? I said, patience. Patience is key. There are going to be good days. There are going to be bad days. There are more good days than bad days. But the bad days, you can be a little bit emotional, but you cannot let your emotions lead you. And I had to learn that the hard way. There were a couple of days where I was about ready to go to work. I'm seeing one of the strategies and I'm all I see is red. And I'm like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And I panic and got out. And the next thing I know, I hear from the community, hey, it actually swung up and did a good job. I'm like, dang it. But patience, I would say, is probably a word that I would definitely give to new traders. It's going to happen. You just have to have patience to trust the algorithms, trust the community, trust Luke, trust Liam, trust HR, trust clicks. These guys know what they're doing. Um, but you do have, and trust that it's actually easier than you think it is. That was another thing. Um, I kept thinking, oh, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. And I was making it hard up here. And so it's not as hard as you think. Yes, there is a learning curve, but you got to have the patience and you got to have the trust.
I love it. Um, what I tell people in this game is that it's like 80% psychology and risk management.
Hmm.
It's this the skill of trading is not that difficult. If you have one proven system, just one
Hmm.
proven system of a strategy that works, as long as you're disciplined and patient and sticking with that strategy, it'll work out,
Yep.
right? Because the numbers don't lie. So very well said. Well, I appreciate your time today, Kat, and let's make some more money this year.
Absolutely. 2025 is the year of the snake, and that's what I am. So, yes.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Luke. Have a great day.
You too.